Greetings, YouTube. I am so fascinated by this post because I have heard from several people over the past, at least a couple weeks, who acquired 6-star Blade, some of which who spent a pretty good amount of money chasing him, especially in those Blade crystals, who said, man, if I knew Blade was going to be this bad, I would never have spent my money. And they'd ask me what I thought, and it'd be an impossible answer because I don't have 6-star Blade. So I'd say, sorry you're disappointed, but at the same time, there's not much I can do. Well, why is 6-star Blade such a wimp? That is the general title of QWERTY12345 and his commentary about, I guess, his own 6-star Blade. Let's take a look. I thought I was lucky and got a 6-star Blade. After having fond memories of him as a 4 and 5-star, I immediately took him to rank 2 and assumed I would be taking him to rank 3 soon. After doing a couple runs through the usual content, Realm of Legends, I noticed he just didn't hit very hard. I thought maybe it's just me. I played wrong. But then I went to Aunt May to do some quick reviewing. The vast majority of champs, when comparing their 6-star rank 2 versus their 5-star rank 5 counterpart, have a 6-star hit of about 7 to 12% harder. Blade's base attack was effectively the same, actually slightly less. Then looking at Blade's abilities, I was surprised how many of them scaled up with higher star level. And as such, the rank 2 Blade doesn't crit as much on special 2, which also means he doesn't trigger as many bleeds. And those bleeds are actually for less than the 5-star Blade. So yeah, this guy had a reason to be alarmed, a reason to be upset. All of you who actually got the 6-star Blade have a reason to be alarmed and upset. You know, Blade used to be the best champion in the game. And when it came to beating the Alliance War OG final boss, Magic, if your Alliance had a Blade, you won. If you didn't, you lost. That was a period of time back when I actually did Alliance War, where literally they would ask people when they recruited summoners, do you have Blade? And if they said yes, they'd bring them in. If they said no, sorry, you can't help us. It was that cut and dry. Now, I don't actually think Blade, this is shocking, makes the top 10 of his own class. I don't put Blade in the top 10 skill champs. When we did the rankings on my channel, and we're going to do them in the next couple weeks because we're going to try to do this once every couple months, he did not scratch the top 10. He was not even an honorable mention. But that's Blade when he's supposed to be working as intended. Obviously, 6-star Blade is limp Blade. If it came out today as a new champ, honestly, I'd be on the buff Blade bandwagon given his numbers. Now, maybe someday when 6-star rank 5s are a thing, his value will be more noticeable. But for right now, he's purely a utility champion, and most of his utility generally have other champs to do it better, generate debuffs, heal, deal with mystics, etc. And it's only if I were to need the full kit that I would consider using him. So for now, Blade will be riding the bench, right there next to 100 other champs that have their moment. But other than that, one niche champion are just arena fodder. And I don't do arena. So not all heroes wear capes. QWERTY12345. Turns out that this post resonated with quite a few people. From Colin Whitworth69, who says, I took my 5 stars to max rank recently and he slaps. Not that he's going to replace Fury or KP most of the time. I guess KP, does that stand for Kingpin? No, isn't Kingpin one word? I'm confused. Assuming yours is high sig, that's what he's saying. Have you ever tried him against a villain like Ghost Rider and Starkey? Or just test him against Winter Soldier? Because then, yeah, he's going to suck. That doesn't sound right to me, says DNA 3000. Tadachum. Actually, OP has a point. According to Aunt May, a 6-star rank 2 Blade has 18 less attack than a maxed 5-star. This is really weird. So, good news is, some community members were starting to realize, hey, this guy has a point. This is kind of strange. Karate Mike chimed in. That's pretty odd. The attack value on the rank 2, I have no clue if it is, but that sounds bugged to me. At rank 3 in a matchup he's meant to take. Villain, Mystic, he feels incredibly solid. Well, can't speak to that, but I can speak to eventually, and you have this nice Rebark posted this side-by-side comparison of the 5-star and the 6-star rank 2. Now, you will notice something that's worth pointing out. You'll see the attack is 2640 to 2622. That's the 18-point difference. But the health is far more. It's almost like they took part of what should have been attack and put it on health. And it's interesting that I say that because eventually, when you keep scrolling and look at how much, by the way, grounded wisdom, to be honest, barring the bias, I could see some truth in that. It could be possible they erred on the side of caution. Then again, I don't have all the information. That might be the most objective post I've ever seen of grounded wisdom. I think hell froze over. So, keep scrolling. Look at all this feedback to here. Boom. Kabam Mike. Hey all, thank you for your patience on this. I forgot to let you all know that we were looking into it earlier, and I apologize for that. We discovered that Blade was not scaling correctly as a 6-star, so he was right. Now here's the thing. He was nerfed for attack, but he wasn't nerfed in all areas, because check this out. His attack figures were lower than intended when compared to his 5-star and the rarities, but his health was also higher than it should be. So his health was boosted and his attack was nerfed. In our next release, we'll have a fix to address this, and it should make Blade hit harder. And that is coming up very soon, right? Wednesday? Or a week from Wednesday? A week from tomorrow, technically? Although you across the pond, it's not a week from tomorrow. So yeah, this chart really, as we scroll up, says it all. And I do think this is why the forums are so important. This is why the community is so important. This is why I'm so proud to be a part of this community. You all caught this. Who knows if Kabam Mike was telling the truth? We never do. Maybe they were already planning on addressing this, maybe not. But all the comments on this post that, thank God, didn't get deleted or automatically silenced like some posts do from Kabam led to the communication that, hey, it's not just paranoia that 6-star Blade is not what he should be. It's actual fact. And that takes hard evidence. That takes hard work sometimes to produce the data. But as somebody that teaches journalism and teaches pursuing the truth and not giving up, and sometimes that's a lot of work, this is actually an example of good journalism leading to a positive outcome. Hooray for that. So thank you to everybody who contributed to this, even Grounded Wisdom. First time in my life I can say Grounded Wisdom and Kabam Mike combined for a positive outcome. But you got to give credit where credit is due, and that is the case in this video and this forum post.